Hello everyone and welcome. In this lecture and in the next few lectures, we'll learn about dates and times and how we can deal with dates and times. Let's start by importing NumPy and Pandas. So import NumPy as NP and let's import Pandas as PD. Let's start by generating a series of times. For that, we'll be using the dateRange function. Panda has function known as dateRange. So let's call that function pd.date_range. And then we'll pass a few attributes. And that will help us to generate a series of times. So some of the attributes this dateRange function accepts are a start date, end date, periods, frequency, and so on. So for this example, let's pass a start date. So I'll put 2016 December 19th and let's put 5 o'clock. So that will be our start time. And then let's pass a periods attribute and let's set it to be equal to 7. And there's another attribute known as frequency. So for frequency, let's start by putting day. D means day. pd.dateRange, our start date, periods, and frequency. Let's run this. Now we have a series of times starting from December 19th, 2016, 5 o'clock here, and then periods is 7, so we have 7 of this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's the period, number of periods. And frequency, we specified it to be day. So we have 12/19 and then 12/20, 12/21st, all the way to the 25th. That's the frequency. For frequency, we can specify different values. We can use months, hour, day, business day, and so on. Let's see some of the other frequencies that we can use. So we already saw day. Let's see business day. So B stands for business day. Let's run this. So if you look at this, we have the 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and then we have 26th. That means 24th and 25th are weekends, Saturday and Sunday. So B stands for business day. So it skips 24th and 25th and we have 26th, which is a Monday. And here you see it's a date time object and the frequency is business day. In the above example, our frequency is days. Let's see some other frequencies. We specify the hour. We can use hour as frequency. In this case, we start at 12/19, 5 p.m., 5 o'clock, and then we have 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. So total period is 7, and it goes up 1 hour for our series of times. And here you see our frequency is hours. What are some other frequencies that we can use? There is one known as months. So let me run it and show you. Months is a little bit different. When we specify our frequency as months, it will start from the end of the month. So here, even if we say December 19th, by default, it will start from the end of the month, which is 12/31st. That's because we use the frequency months. So we have 12/31st, 2016, and then we have January 31st, 2017. Then we have February 28th, 2017. So it takes the last day of each month. Okay, that's one thing to remember when we use months for frequency. It will start from the end of the month. And if we want to start from the beginning of the month, we can specify another frequency known as ms. In that case, it will start from beginning of the month. Let's see that. So frequency, instead of m, let's use ms, meaning month starts. So now if we run it, it starts from January 1st, 2017. And then we have February 1st, 2017, so beginning of each month. Let's see one more example for this. Remember here, I use December 19th in my start time, in my start date. What if we use, let's say, December 7th? Let's run it. So here, you see that the month starts from January 1st, 2017. So it considers the next month's first day. Okay? Okay, let's see some more examples. So for this example, we'll pass, so far we have only passed a start date. For this example, we'll also pass an end date. Let's see how we can do that. PD that, we'll call the date range function, and we'll pass. So here, we just passed a start date. By default, the first date that we pass is a start date. But if we are going to pass a start and end dates, we have to specify by passing the start and end attributes. So we'll set our start to be equal to, let's put 2016, December 2nd, let's say 5:20. That will be our start. And for our end time, let's put 2016, December 10th. We can leave it like this, or we can specify the hours and minutes, it doesn't matter. And let's pass for frequency. For instance, let's use 20 hours. So this will create a series of times between the start date and end date, and the frequency will be 20 hours. Let's run this. So here, our first time series starts on December 2nd, 2016 at 5:20, as we specified. And then when you add 20 hours, the next time will be 1:20, and then add 20 hours on top of that, that will be what? 21:20, and so on. So here we passed frequency.